we go. There it is. If I can hit a bullseye over my shoulder.
How about I aim it and try to...
I'm not letting you throw them, not with me in front of you.
Can I try?
No. You
Come on.
crazy?
Give me one. Come on, I won't hit you. Let me see. You give me a shitty one.
They're all the same.
Okay, watch your head. Oh. Curtis shaved his head. You should let him in after so we can check it out. Don't tell him you shaved your balls, though.
Did you really? What's up, Curtis? You get in the door from work, you shaved your head. Man, there's no leaving you alone, dude. No leaving you alone.
Get to work.
You get to work first, Will. You know, like you got nothing better to do. Spot it. Will, you're going out tomorrow? Where you going? Hey, Crypto, how are you, man? Oh. Do you guys see Dart throwing darts over my head? Hey? How insane is that?
It's actually lagging right now.
Jesus.
Fuck, hold on. I'm gonna shut my Wi-Fi.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what it is. Same as last week. All of a sudden, we've got, like, internet's lagging.
Yeah, it's saying that my phone has no service.
If this breaks for a minute, I'm just going to hotspot my phone. Or I'm going to hotspot off of my phone. Because there's something going on here with our internet. We don't seem to have a problem until we want to try to do these lives.
There, it's better. I hotspotted you.
You hotspotted me?
Like me.
Oh, okay. PDS. Yeah, I'm on their radar. Trudeau's sitting at home right now. He's sitting there right now with his finger on the button going, let's fuck with him. Let's fuck with him. Let's fuck with him again. Oh, let's do it now. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing cut. Look at the size of this sucker. This is called a Texas Lancero. It is a very big cigar. Like, look at this thing.
Looks like it.
Looks like what? Look at Dar. It looks like, it's an Alec Bradley. So it's a really good premium cigar. And we're going to try and fucking smoke it.
I was going to say that, Curtis.
Well, maybe yours, Curtis. Speak for yourself.
Moose knuckle cigar.
Small fringe. Holy crap, it's the size of your wiener. Well, dude, look at this thing. Now that you've put that in my head, now I'm gonna feel real slutty putting it in my mouth. Hey, Patrick. Yeah, we did this just for you, Pat. We went, let's throw this up at 7:30 and see if Pat's around, see if he's paying attention.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. No, now it's back. No.
Oh, I am. You should be.
Yeah, but if I go to hotspot now, I'm going to lose the broadcast and have to start it all over again.
I don't see why you would.
No. Okay. Thanks, Jim. You know what? I did work for it. And I'm going to enjoy it. I really am. And we're going dangerously tonight. We're going to go with the Dr. Pepper and the massive cigar. We're not going to go. I'm thinking we're going to do a short one tonight. I know because we did one on Wednesday. So we just thought, we'd throw one up. I didn't imagine, like, there's already 28 of yous in here. I didn't think there'd be 28 of yous around with the Canada Day weekend and whatnot. And for those that are celebrating the Canada Day weekend, happy Canada Day. Hopefully, if you're a driver, or it doesn't matter what you are, or who you are, hopefully you made it home to your loved ones and everybody got home okay. And you're safe and you've had a productive week. And if you're in the US of A, Monday is your Memorial Day, but I'm not going to be around here on Monday doing this. So happy Memorial Day. You guys be safe down there and enjoy your day off. Everybody be good, be safe. Grab your cigars. Burner Army. Is that what you're going to start calling it? The Burner Army? Nice.
Oh, I keep forgetting to put Trudeau's face up there.
Yeah, go. You got to do that. Dar's going to get a picture of Trudeau's face and put it on the dartboard. Sorry. You guys know I'm live. Why are you texting me? Right? You're looking at me on your screen right now, sending me text messages. No. Knock it off.
Justin Trudeau was on the live, which is Richard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. Guys, give me 1 second. I hate to do this to you, but you know what? I'm not fucking around with this Wi-Fi anymore. So turn on hotspot. Yeah. Turn on Wi-Fi. Yeah. Allow others to join. Okay, give me 1 second. You guys, sorry to do this to you. I should have, you know what? This is on me. Hold on. Hopefully this works better. Callie, I don't know what's going on. We've never had an issue with the internet. We've never had problems with it. And for some damn reason, last weekend, did you have any problems during the week?
Oh, yeah.
Did you?
All the time we do here. It's like in the last year and a bit.
Jesus. Justin Trudeau. What the fuck is going on, Brian? Want to go to jail or what? I tell you what, Trudy. You come on over and knock on the door and take me off to jail, and we'll see how far you get. We'll see how good you do. How's that? I don't know. I'll think about it. Is somebody asking?
No, I'm just wondering.
No.
Because I have to get the thing ready early. That's all.
Oh, okay. Dude, this is not called a Patrick. This ain't a stogie. This is a fuck. I could beat you with this. If you showed up here, I could take this cigar literally and fucking beat you with it. I bought this sort of, I was in the place and I saw it and I'm going, I think I'll try it. It's an Alec Bradley, so it's a premium cigar and it's pretty good so far, but I'm gonna have like this by the end of this. Mark and Stacy are in. I was looking at your fish. You sent me the picture. I was just looking at it a second ago. Justin's got the OPP on standby. I tell you what, son, you send them over. Send as many as you like. We're ready. Who said I'm late? I'll make you uncomfortable. Robin, I'm late?
No, he's late.
No, you're late.
I don't even see him on here.
I just highlighted his comment, so he's here.
Oh, weird. I know, but
your house ain't fucking blowing away today, is it? Like, you guys are all right? Dude. Look at you guys. Look at this thing jumping all over the place here. Okay. I give up. I hate technology.
What's wrong?
It's just fucking around. Crypto. Haha. Careful saying that you'll beat people with your cigar. Justin True. Dude, did you see the list of shit? Did you guys see the list of shit in Ottawa for the Canada Day celebrations? The list of shit of things that if you did any of these things, they're going to slap you with a $1,000 fine. A $1,000 fine for cheering too loudly is a $1,000 fine. For pissing on a sidewalk, $1,000 fine. What's the other ones?
It was just like yelling.
For yelling, excessive loudness, $1,000. So they want you to come into Ottawa and have a celebration and party, but you got to be quiet. PDS, I could do that. I really could. I can drop $1,000 fart right now. No problem. Send Trudy over, man. I got it. Jesus. Small fringe. Isn't that crazy, eh? I'm telling you. Canada's gone to shit. Dude. Vince, I don't know what's next, bro. I really don't know. What else are they going to... They want you to come to Ottawa. They want you to spend money. They want you to, have your celebration. But look what they're doing to us. They're just killing us. And the cops are all in riot gear again. They're ready to go. It's like, I have been shying away. Like, we were going to go. And we were going to actually go down there on Friday. But then something else came up. And like I said, we were yesterday. And when I got the truck parked, Dar actually picked me up at the truck stop, and we had to take off for Dar's mom and dad's, and we only got back today. And but afterwards, I said to Dar, I'm going, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I didn't want to go after I was watching what's going on there, and I don't want to be filming that. I don't want to see that. I don't want that on my channel. We can sit here and talk about it, but if I'm there and I'm doing videos, I'm going to take video of all that, and then I'm going to throw it up on my channel. And yeah, you know what? It's probably going to get a couple thousand views and likes and shit. But that's not what that's not what my channel's about. This is still primarily a trucking channel. And I'd like to try to keep it in that area somewhere. I know that we kind of lop off and talk about everything, but this is kind of where I would like to be. And if I'd have done that, I would have probably, you know, obviously that has nothing to do with trucking. And on top of that, I'll be honest with you guys, I'd be pissed off. I'd be walking around down there fucking angry. I'd be mad. I would. I'd be mad. I'd be down there seeing shit I don't want to see. Um, my own head would be, I'd just be a mess. I'd be pissed off and I wouldn't be happy. And it wouldn't be a celebration for me. I wouldn't be down there celebrating it because first of all, I'd be filming. So I'm probably kind of working. I wouldn't be enjoying anything. And then the shit that I'm filming would be angering the hell out of me. I don't want that on my channel. Sorry if that's what you guys, if any of you guys were hoping that we were going and you might see some of this shit. If that's what you wanted, I guarantee you there's lots of channels down there that are probably covering this. And I got no issues if you guys want to jump off whatever and go watch them. But I don't want it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to see it. Thanks, Robin. You guys hit that like button for me, please. Don't make me have to ask again. Don't make me come over there.
Oh, I'm gonna pull up. Shoot, I wonder if I can find it.
Yeah, Patrick, I agree. It's a shit liberation. It really is. This what's going on in Ottawa is not a good representation of what's going on in Canada. It's not a good representation of Canada or Canadians because they won't let us be ourselves. They won't let us be Canadians and they won't let us hoot and holler and have a good time. And, you know, we're not breaking any laws. We're not going to do anything wrong. There's not going to be any fucking riots. There's not going to be police problems where you're going to need fucking cops in riot gear. So let us go. Let us. But what's going on here is not a very good representation of Canadians. What it is it's the government. It's the Liberal government shooting, in my opinion, shooting themselves in the foot again.
I'm gonna put something up.
Here, Dar's going to throw something up here real quick.
Just to do James Pop. I wanted to show a picture.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you guys heard this.
Oh, why is it going way over there?
Yeah, I've seen enough of Ottawa too, Justin Trudeau.
Wait, I gotta do something else. Just wait, keep talking. I have to find it.
Derek, I did not. Did you hear about the ruling for emissions? A channel down here was talking about it today. I did not. Is there something going on? Crypto, I saw, you know what? I'll be honest with you. That's for California and we're in Canada, so it really doesn't affect me a lot. I have an idea of what it was, of what it is, but I'm going to give you a name. I want you to go check out Nevada. It's called Nevada Trucking and Trails. He just put up 2 really good videos today, and he addresses that. So if I tried to talk about it, I wouldn't give it justice. So the name of the channel, it's YouTube. It's Nevada Trucking and Trails. Go over there. He put up 2 videos today about it. Go check it out. Go check him out. That's a great channel. His name is Kyle, and him and his wife are a team. They've got a fantastic. Channel. I definitely suggest that you subscribe and follow him. He's got some great stuff. When I started getting into YouTube, he was good enough to give me his phone number, and I was actually able to get a lot of good advice from him and a couple other of the bigger US channels. So, but as for what we're talking about here, the AB5 for the operators in California, check out that. I'm not going to say anything, bro, because I won't do it justice, and I'll probably fuck it up. Donald from Northern Ontario. You got your moose burgers ready there, Don? Johnny, if you guys are Cuban now, at least you will have good cigars. I've got lots of Cuban cigars. The only issue is now that the Nicaraguans and the Hondurans are making cigars that are on par level with the Cubans. The Cubans don't own the market on the best cigars anymore. Even the Dominicans are making pretty good cigars these days. They're not quite there yet, but the Hondurans and the Nicaraguans are. This is Honduran. And it's as good as any of those Monte Cristos or Romeos that I've got in there.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the thing up. Ask him when he wants all this.
Okay, Dar's says she's gonna throw something up here. See if she can get this to work. Here we go.
That's James Top.
Anybody know who that is? If you don't, I'll tell you. That's James Top, the veteran that made the walk.
That's like a, I don't know.
Where is that? I think that's at the War Memorial, is it not? Yeah. That was at the War Memorial. If that doesn't reach out and grab you, this guy just walked across the country all the way to Ottawa, and in the Canada Day weekend, and put his hands on the War Memorial. If that doesn't grab you by the poo-poo, nothing will. I swear to God. Crypto, you know what? Again, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to pass up into Canada. It would be, I don't even think it's a very good law. Again, I don't want to talk about it really because, like I said, I know about as much because I watch Nevadas. So go watch Kyle or go watch Nevada Trucking and Trails. He's got, like I said, a good video on it, a couple of good videos on it. So. Yeah, no shit, eh, PDS? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a lot of kilometers. You are absolutely right. That is a lot of kilometers that guy walked. I challenge any cop in Ottawa, RCMP, Ottawa Police, OPP. I challenge anybody to put their hands on that man. They'll burn that fucking city down. They will burn that city down to protect him. And so they should. Guy walks across the country and comes into the... Hey, Sandra. How are you? What?
I just hate it.
You hate this one? This one doesn't... You don't like this one? Are you sure, Dar, you don't like this one?
I don't.
Really? Look at this. It comes into the picture. Dun it, 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 dun it. Sorry, I'm just being such an immature little 5-year-old. That is so immature. You guys deserve better. You really do.
Oh my
God. Oh yeah, Curtis, right on. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, you're right, Curtis. We are all shitbags. I hate to steal best, but yeah, we're all shitbags. That's awesome. Who's that? Johnny was thinking they might pull some shit with him as he was at the tomb of the unknown soldier. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if that man wants to walk up to any of the memorials or anything and do whatever he wants to do and show his respects or pay his respects or fuck, I don't care if he wants to sit on the stoop and eat his lunch. They better let him. They better let him. Yeah, Crypto, you're right. That got dirty real quick. It's all Dar's fault, though. You guys got to blame Dar. It's all Dar's fault. Well, then, Robin, if you don't deserve better, then you're going to get what you get, and you're going to fucking like it, boy. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Anybody else remember that song? Hey? Hey, Mark, who sang that song? I know who sang that song. I'm old enough to know who sang that song. Zach. Hey, man, how are you, brother? How you feeling this week, bro? Doing good? Actually, you know what, Curtis? I absolutely agree. I'm going to have to take Dar out back the barn and have a chat with her about this. Did you see what Curtis said?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
You better straighten up and fly right, young lady.
I'll stomp on your cigar.
She'll stomp on my big brown. Holy fuck. Oh, everybody, you guys just give me yeses. Everybody have a good week. Everybody have a good week. Were you productive? Everybody's safe. Everybody's good. Never mind the fucking productive. I really don't give a shit if you're productive or not. Everybody have a safe week. If you're a driver, are you at home? Hopefully you guys are home. No, crypto. She's been married to me a long time, man. It takes a lot, like, to hurt her feelings. Fuck me. This is like smoking a tree. Jesus. Nevada, how we doing, bro? Back at you. We're having Canada Day. You guys are, Memorial. So happy Memorial Day. Back at you, brother. Crypto. Touch the link on Nevada. It'll take you. We were just talking about you, Kyle. He wants to know about the AB5 in California. I told him you just put up 2 really good videos today. So I sent him down to talk to you. So there you need to do. Crypto, just touch Nevada on the screen, on your screen. You should be able to just go to his link. It should take you to him. Oh, Curtis, who cares if it was fucking yesterday? We're still drinking and partying. It's not going to stop until tomorrow. Tomorrow. Listen to me. It's not going to stop until tomorrow. Now I'm a newfie.
Oh, so Monday's Independence Day, not Memorial Day.
Excellent. It's 4th of July, Monday, Independence Day. Excellent. It's 4th of July, Monday, Independence Day. I'll be doing a debate on a channel, The Post Trip, this evening.
Okay.
You guys hear that? You guys see that? Go check that out. Nevada's going to be doing a broadcast, a debate. You want to kind of tip us off on what you guys are going to be debating, or is this going to be a secret surprise? Back at you, Kyle. Back at you. AB5. Okay, crypto. There's your in. Go check out Nevada. The two videos he put out today will hook you up and give you everything you need to know about that. Be safe, Kyle. We'll talk to you later. They really do their business a lot different down in the States, eh?
Yeah.
With the way they incorporate with their LLCs and the way they run their businesses and the way they get paid, the way they charge their billing and their taxes, and like for a country that's so close. No problem. Master debating. Well, we've all done that once or twice today. Johnny, I think Trump is going to announce his bid to run for president on the 4th. That will make liberals go batshit crazy. Hopefully it makes Trudeau, scares Trudeau into a hole. knowing that Trump's just south of him running the country again. Justin. I think, oh, Curtis, don't say that. I think America should take over Canada. No, dude, we're happy being Canadians. We're proud Canadians. It's just our representation. We need to get out of this funk. Okay, we need to survive till the next round of elections. If we can survive till the next round of elections, bury Trudeau, get him out of here, then you know what? We can do okay. We'll be fine. It's just getting fucking... It's just getting there. That's the problem. It's just getting there. You know, we just can't seem to get over ourselves and get rid of this guy. And it doesn't seem to matter what the hell he does. He's still hanging around like a bad fucking smell. He really is. Tara, easy. Nobody's calling anybody crazy, but hey, Deb, how are you? Thanks, Deb. Do me a favor before you go. Hit the like button. Listen to me. I'm chiseling fucking likes out. Just hit the like button, then fuck off and go. I don't care. 31 likes. There's 43 people and 31 likes. Some of you fuckers are fucking chimping here. They're skimping, chimping, whatever. Has anyone noticed how Justin jets around everyone for others, but for Canada, we get a Zoom call? You know what? Now that you mentioned that, you're absolutely right. The fucking guy, the last time I saw him, he was doing a Zoom call for the House of Commons. He didn't even show up at the House. He was sitting in a fucking room somewhere on a Zoom call. Thank you, Debbie. Always count on you. Love you a long time. Trump's focus is only on the Middle East. Well, I don't know if it's only on the Middle East, but it's a big part of it. What the hell, Johnny? What the hell did you do? I took over a titty bar in Dorval one night in 1988 in Quebec. You know what? I think I was with you. I might have been there, dude. If it was 1988, there's a pretty good chance, brother, I was there. Remember running up and down in Montreal, running up and down St. Catharines? There was a couple of really good strip bars. One of them was the Cage. One of them was HSC or something like. I can't fucking remember. This is going back in the 80s, but I remember being in them. Desperate. Yeah, Sandra, yes, I'm desperate. Can't you tell? Look at me. Desperate as hell. Thank you, Zach. Always count on you, brother. Thank you. Crypto, very kind. Appreciate that. Very, very kind. Appreciate that very much. I know I touched on it and I've talked about it twice. I talked about it in the last live, but just so you guys know, anything that the channel makes, 10% of it, regardless of whether it's fucking $100, $1,000, whatever, we're donating to charity. And I think Dar will probably, in the next day or so, because we're coming up to the end of the month, she's going to be putting a poll up. So keep an eye on it. It'll be in our community page. She's going to put a poll up, and we're going to give you guys the choice of the charity. We'll put up 4 or 5 different charities, and you guys get to choose. And any money, and that includes the super chats, like Crypto just threw in here. So anything you do will go to charity. Les Dances, nudes next to the airport. No, I missed that one. Although I tried to stay away from the airport because some of the shit I was doing back then was a little shady. And there's too many RCMP around the airport. Shepard. Look at you guys. All of you guys know the strip bars in Montreal. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. What do you think you're doing? Hanging out in strip bars in the late 80s. Who does that kind of shit? You guys are a shameful bunch. I don't know if I can hang out with you.
Debbie's comments are fun.
Only the smart man title.
Did you see the one above?
No. I missed Debbie's.
She said you married Dar, you can never claim the desperate title.
No, I can't. Debbie, you're absolutely right. Uh-oh. Robin's going off the rails. Does Dar like big thing in her mouth also?
Okay.
Robin, have you got your fucking dressing, your nightie on? Your dressing gown? Got to be careful when you ask Dar questions like that, because sometimes her mom and dad watch, so we kind of avoid that kind of thing. Go ahead and ask me anything you want. My parents aren't watching. Dar's mom and dad, yeah, we got to behave. Oh, wow. This is a 2 live stogie. I'd have to do 2 lives to smoke this thing. Dar's looking at me like, don't even fucking think about it. Don't even think about it. Donald's got the right idea. Now, Donald, we can talk. Right? Donald, I don't go to strip bars. I attend gentlemen's clubs. And that's me. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah.
Well, I don't attend gentlemen's clubs now, obviously. I did back then, before you came along and put me on the straight and narrow. Anybody believe that? Dar put me on the straight and narrow? Thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. I just got back from Anticosti from a deer hunt and was all horned up. The bouncer was ready to kill me. Wow. Debbie's out of here. Thanks, Debbie. See you later. Have a good night. Happy Canada Day, or happy Independence Day, or Memorial Day, or fuck, it's got to be something.
No memorial right now.
No memorial? No, okay, whatever. Happy something. You guys enjoy yourself.
No, that's a good question.
Brian, what are your thoughts on the 401 expansion? Do you think 3 lanes will be better for traffic? Do you think it will be worse than ever? Zach, I want to know where they're going to put where they're going to get the real estate to do it. I can see them opening up like 3, maybe going 4 lanes, whatever, like from Windsor all the way to London, because there's lots of land. There's lots of shoulder. They can probably do it. But once you get to London, from London all the way out to what? Bowmanville? Once you're past like up to the 412, you can't expand those lanes. The 401 is already 8 lanes each way from Mavis Road all the way out to what, Eglinton? 8 lanes each direction. So 16 fucking lanes wide. And then it slowly goes back down until you get out to Coburg and you're back down to 2 lanes. And then you could probably go from Coburg all the way up to Montreal and go the 3rd lane. But yeah, that's right, Curtis. They're 18 lanes wide, right? So I don't know, man. I don't think they got and I don't think they got the dollars to do it. I don't think they got the dollars to do it. It would cost a ridiculous amount of money to go 3 lanes. Although I would think it would be great, and I would support it, but I just don't think they'd be willing to spend the money on it, to tell you the truth. I think myself personally, I think somebody in our government, Mr. Ford, not mentioning any names, Mr. Ford, I think somebody should be having a chat with the ownership of the 407 and that at least the trucks that aren't stopping in the city for any reason should be able to use the 407 for free or for at least a very seriously discounted price. You should be able to get on the 407 at what, in Oakville there by Trafalgar, and you should be able to run that all the way out to Whitby. If you have no business in the city, you're just going through, run that bypass for nothing. Hi, Cynthia. We are very well. Hopefully you are. You like birds, eh? Zach, I think down here from Iroquois to Kingston should be 3 lanes as they're already making it bigger. And they're moving bridges wider. Yeah. Kingston's getting bigger. Brockville's getting bigger. A lot of the smaller towns that they never really had to worry about are now getting bigger. Johnny, thanks for stopping in, brother. Always great to hear from you. Have a good, safe weekend. Enjoy your family. Donald, you're going to see fucking flying monkeys before you see flying cars. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Flying cars. When the day comes that the Jetsons go over top. Cynthia's in the Halliburton Highlands. Oh, I'm jealous.
That'd be nice.
It's mine and Dar's anniversary in a couple weeks. And we've been looking for something just a one night. We want one night, go out, do some dinner. Like we're looking at Airbnbs. We're looking at all sorts of shit to try to do. And do you think we could find something that's not going to break the bank? Like we just want to go up north on a lake somewhere for one night, have a nice dinner, walk, maybe jump in a canoe, do some shit, just the two of us and enjoy ourselves. Do you think for the life of us we could find anything that's just not going to break the bank? It's just insane. Who said that? Hold on. Somebody said that.
What?
JT is a flying. Yeah, JT is a flying monkey. But I wouldn't trust him in a fucking car, that's for sure. Hey. Hey.
Who is that?
Piper just Brian, did you hear about Elmo? He got his first. Okay, PDS, what am I missing? Elmo? Who's Elmo? Hey.
Oh, you did.
Did you want to come join the live?
No.
Come on.
No, she went earlier. She's still drinking tonight.
Are you sober yet?
No.
You're still hammered?
Yeah.
We were sitting out by the pool this afternoon, all afternoon, when Dara and I got home from her parents. So, you know, the kids and, you know, we're sitting out having a few drinks. Well, they were drinking. Obviously, I don't drink. And we're just watching my, I won't say her name, but my daughter, and she was just hammering these fucking coolers. Do they know your name?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay, her name is, I'm Brian. My daughter's name is Brianna.
Twinsies.
It's not twinsies. And you're hammered. Keep it down. We don't promote alcoholism on my channel.
We totally do. Where's Michael?
So anyway, she went out there and
Get in my head.
she was just pounding these fucking, what were you drinking? What were those?
White Claws.
White Claws?
White Claws and
White Claws.
Mike Cards.
Mike's Hard Lemonade and fucking White Claws, whatever those are. And she came in, had some dinner and had to go lay down. I mean, that was it. And now she's back.
With little pretzels.
Now she's back. Donald, do you want me to do a fly fishing trip with Dar? That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Ew, did you step on this?
Yeah.
Disney Elmo used for Vax promo for kids. Holy Christ. So Elmo got his first shot. I guess that's what you're talking about then. Okay. That's just fucking ignorant. That's just ignorant.
What is?
Elmo's being used for propaganda. Elmo took his first fucking COVID shot. Yeah. Little bastard probably got cross-eyed and grew a tail.
Oh my goodness.
Robin, I blew .085 this morning, so I just kept drinking. That's probably what she's gonna do. I think she's going out back. I think she's getting ready for round 2.
They're bringing the hammock out here.
Are they? Yeah. Well, looks like she's already comfortable. She's got her jammies on, eh? That doesn't stop her from drinking. Mike, you guys drinking more? Yeah, they say that. No, we're not having any more.
Ending off the night.
Oh, he's gonna go out and buff his truck.
Wow.
Mike's gonna go out and buff his truck, guys. Sorry, you blew what? What? .185. My God.
Charleston Lake.
Sandra, don't encourage her. For the love of Christ.
The COVID drinking, remember that?
Yeah. You should have seen this household when we were all shut down for COVID. Like, I was still working because I was driving. But you should have seen the rest of. We had Brianna was living here. Amanda was living here. My youngest daughter.
Mike.
Madison was here.
No,
Madison was in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Dar was here. Mike was here.
A roommate.
And we had one of the girls, one of the young ladies from that was at St. Lawrence College with Brianna, that her family lived too far away, so we took her in. You want to talk about, they called it the COVID drinking. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't fucking pretty. Yeah, exactly, Sandra. He's out there buffing his truck. We're watching him. You're Ukrainian, so promote vodka.
Sure, I like vodka.
Yeah, that's what Robin's problem is, Donald. His blood level is affecting his alcohol. That's when he starts to sober up. Holy Christ. 0.185. Well, what's the legal limit? Like if you blow. Hey, you go, Robin, you go blow whatever you want. Just keep it to yourself. Curtis, when I was drinking, I drank 2 liters of orange juice with vodka plus 5 shots of Jack, and I threw up 2 hours later. I'm surprised you kept it down. Yeah, the legal limit is 0.08. So Robin technically is already 2 times over the legal limit. I think at 2, if you ever blow a fucking 0.2, I think you're technically dead from alcohol poisoning. Stacy's drinking wine. Oh, here you go. We've got Stacy is the sophisticated one out of us all. She's the. I can't even. I'm not even drinking. I don't even drink and I can't talk. Stacy is the sophisticated one. She's the connoisseur. Unless, of course, you're drinking a box of $9.95 fucking, what is that? That cheap Grey Goose or something stupid like that out of a box. Curtis had to stop. He loved drinking. I had the same problem. I stopped 29 years ago. It was very problematic in my life. Zach, it is zero tolerance for people aged 16 to 25. And then also 0 tolerance if you hold a Class A license, if I'm not mistaken. You are not mistaken. If you have a Class A license and you are in a truck, it is 0 tolerance. Absolutely 0. I'm not sure. I think the 16 to 25. I'm not sure about that. I think it's. I think it goes like if you have a G1, it's 0 tolerance. G2.
If you have your full G and you're 22,
yeah.
you're allowed 2 beers.
Okay, so if you have your full G and you're 22, you're allowed 2 beers. Anything younger than that, or if you have a G1 or a G2, you are fucked. That's FUCKED.
I highlighted Crypto's comment.
I was drinking 10 years ago. When I lost it all, I went and got help, but it's a battle every day, 9 years sober. Good for you. It is a battle every single day. I'm 29 years sober. I was a drug addict and an alcoholic. And I have no problem sitting here and telling all 47 of you that. Most of you knew that anyway. And even after 29 years, I have my days. It's a battle. I have to wake up every single morning and remember who and what I am and what I'm doing. But I guarantee you, I wouldn't trade my worst day now for my best day then. And neither should you, Crypto. Keep going. Proud of you, boy.
I just put that comment on there.
What?
Someone just asked a question.
I didn't see it.
Here,
Hit it. Who do I think is going to be the next prime minister? Pierre. I think the Conservatives are going to win, not because they're great, but I think because the Liberals have shot themselves and destroyed themselves in the eyes of us, of Canadians. They've done such a bad job. They're obviously not. Singh is not going to get voted in. The NDP is not going to get voted in. So it is going to be the Conservatives, and Pierre will be the Conservative leader. So if I had to put money down, and I am a gambling man, if I was betting man, VM, I would definitely say it's going to be Pierre Poilievre. Like I've said before, you don't vote for the guy that you like the most. You vote for the one you dislike the least. Do your research, find the one that's going to do the least amount of damage, and that's the one you vote for. PDS, Pierre by a long shot. I like how you followed that up. That was pretty good. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, PDS. Pierre is going to be a walk-in. It's going to be a walk-in. I mark my words. I almost guarantee he is going to win, and he's going to have a majority. Won't even be close. And you watch how fast the NDP flip-flops and goes to start sucking his dick. Singh takes it in the ass from Trudeau, but he's going to bend over and suck fucking Pierre off when he becomes prime minister. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Oh, there I am.
I don't see you. Oh, there. Okay.
Sorry, you know what? I don't know what I might have done that. Big old Zach. I've been alcohol free for 2 years now. Used to drink all the time, then shit hit the ceiling and found myself heading the wrong direction. So I said no more and turned myself around and just gave it up. Good for you, man. Good for you. A lot of people can't do that. I couldn't just give it up by myself. I needed help. I was freely given help, if you want to call it that, but I couldn't just walk away. Many a time I tried to just go, no, I'm never doing this again. And 30 minutes later, I had a couple of lines in front of me and a bottle of Jim Beam.
Feels the same way about chocolate, man.
Dar feels the same way about chocolate. Just can't fucking give it up. PDS, the problem is he has no one to debate with. He'll be crawling on his knees. I agree. Curtis, $26 on Starbucks, 4 drinks. Yeah, no, never again. Talk to Dar about Starbucks. Talk to Dar, but Dar doesn't drink Starbucks anymore. But it was because somebody else had to almost put their foot down.
It was because I started eating keto and I stopped drinking.
No.
Yes,
it was the ridiculous fucking bills.
You never put your foot down.
It was the bills. It was how much we were spending on Starbucks.
No, it wasn't. You smoke like these cigars and you're vaping.
I can smoke my cigars, but it doesn't cost as much as fucking Starbucks. You guys don't mind. You guys talk amongst yourselves while Dara and I argue about it. Yeah. Every time the screen goes blank, I almost think that it's somebody, killing my stream, or or what is it called when they thread you, or
It's just called We Live Rurally, honey. Don't be
whatever. Look at Dar. Okay, here. Dar has shit to say, but she won't sit in front of the camera and say it. So here, we'll just highlight all her comments. Sandra wants to know how keto went. Donald, politicians are all master debaters. They are. They are, absolutely. I don't take the word of any of them. If a politician ever says, trust me, run for your life. Holy Christ, really, Curtis? You dropped 60 pounds and then you brought it all back? Holy shit balls. That's ridiculous. Zach, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I didn't have dreams back then of becoming an owner operator. Maybe it worked for you. What? Then I met Dar. Yeah. Run like hell. PDS is absolutely right. When they say trust me, run like hell. Lock your door. $26 for the price of. I'm not even going to try to fucking say all that. Yeah, okay, I'll try. One frap smoked creamed espresso, short grande, large goat milk with cinnamon. Holy Christ. That is off the fucking hook.
Oh my God.
You went from 280 to 220 and then you went back up to 290. Holy shit. I don't think I've been up. I was 265 at my heaviest.
But not when you were with me.
Just before I was with you, yeah.
No, when your face was all
puffy? Yeah. When you saw those.
Yeah, those pictures.
I was at 265 and then I went down to about 220, 215, 220. And now I hover about 230. And this is where I sit. I've been sitting at about 230 now for, I don't know, however many years. It'll go up and down a couple of pounds a week, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do because I'm not jogging. I'm not going to a gym. I'm not, I try to eat as healthy as Dar packs my meals and everything like that, but no. Jim, thank you. Thank you. Those are demons. And we fight them, but you never win. That's the problem. The demon's still there. He's just at bay. You don't ever win. It's not a battle you win. You win the day you die. The day you die is when you won the battle. The battle goes on every single day because the demon is always there. My monsters are in there. They're always going to be there. How I deal with them and how I live my life with them is how good how will determine the quality of life that I have. But I appreciate your kind words. Thank you. Yeah, but you're tall as fuck.
Who is?
Curtis says I'm tall as fuck, but he's a fucking midget at 5'6".
Yeah, he's tiny.
5'6". Dude, you need a phone book to reach the pedals on your car when you're driving?
He needs a little cushion.
You need those little cushions? Look at me, eh? Making fun of the poor guy. Okay. Crypto, you good if I call you Justin? Clothes on the floor. Jacob's in the house. You behaving, son? Jacob, you better be behaving. The new job is going well. The new company is going very well. I've now completed 2 weeks. Had two what I will call successful weeks. So yeah, I can't complain. I'm doing very well. Curtis, when the seat is all the way to the back, I use a big toe to drive. Fuck you, Brian. That's funny. You gotta drive with those running shoes with the big bricks on the heel on the bottom of them so you can reach the pedals. That's awesome. You're behaving pretty well. Yeah, that's good. 2 successful weeks. Yeah, that's good. I'm actually having a good time here. Stacy, Mark's 5'6". Yeah, I know he's a short little fuck too, but he's a twig. He's a fucking twig. A stiff breeze would blow Mark over.
5'6", what's wrong with short men?
I don't know. Short guy. If Mark isn't wearing his seatbelt and he's driving and he rolls the window down, it would blow him right over into the passenger seat.
Oh my god, they're both so tiny.
Zach, I haven't drawn a paycheck yet, right? Because I've only finished 2 weeks. So my first pay will be next week. I got a pay yesterday from ET. They still owe me one more. So on a financial end, am I recovering anything? Not yet, but I'm okay. It's business as usual. The miles are good. I'm being treated very well, so I got no problems. I've still got my money coming in. I've still got money coming in from ET. They owe me another one. And by the time ET's money comes in, believe it or not, I'll have had two pays from 2 statements from KBD. So yeah, it should be okay. It should be all right.
No, you're waiting 90 days still for your other thing.
Yeah, you'd have to wait 90 days for that, but. No, crypto, I am going to have to, unfortunately, any money that ET owes me, like for driving, they will pay me out accordingly, right? But they have a holdback, right? They take $2,500 of your money and they hold it. But they don't give it back to you for 90 days after you leave, in case I had any tickets or anything that comes trickling in after I left. So I'll probably see that in 90 days, but there's nothing, it was in my contract. So I can't complain. I can't say anything. I signed the contract and those are the rules. But at least they're going to pay me out what they owe me for driving. And like I said, by the time I get on the 15th. Yeah, by the time I get ET will pay me out my last pay on the 15th, and by then I'll have had two pay statements from KBD. So it will actually catapult me and help me out when it comes to money. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm quite happy. IH is in the house. How we doing, bro? Dude. Curtis, don't answer that. Don't answer that.
What?
You can ask Robin what size his bra is, though. He'll tell you. If you want to know what size Robin's bra is, just ask Sandra. He's probably wearing one of her bras with his underneath her nightie.
free range eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, Stacy, I'll be honest with you. After I was talking to Mark, he was out on the lake fishing, I think yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was the day after you guys got back from the hospital. I was talking to Mark some more about it, and he was telling me that the same thing. Um, I, you guys are pretty patient. I'll be honest. I'll give it to you. You guys are pretty gracious. I don't think I'd be that nice about it, Stace. I really wouldn't. I don't know how. For lack of a better way of saying, I don't know how the fuck you guys just have not. One of you has not come unwound, because I would have. I would have come absolutely unglued. But kudos to you, because like I said, I'd have gone fucking crazy. Crypto finds it hard to watch ET videos now that Brian is gone. Everything they say is a lie, especially pay statements. You know what? I don't watch any since they put out one of my videos, and they still got 2 more to put out. They're holding them, but the last one they put out of mine was about a month ago. And I think it was actually Mark, or it was either Mark or Stacy that told me about it. And I went and watched it, but I have not watched anything that they've put out since. And I have no reason to. So I'm not going to make a statement on the channel or on Ronin or anything like that. They've got their own thing going over there. I will say this, okay? I was there for 2.5 years.
No. Yeah.
About 2.5 years. And you know what? For the most part, I did okay. I was treated well. I was appreciated. And then something changed, and I wasn't making money. And their way of doing business didn't suit me anymore. And I don't want to do business like that. So I left. And that's just about where it is. That's just about where it is. But I'm sure if you ask, or you guys ask around, there's a lot of people out there that will be happy to tell you their opinion on that channel and that company. Ah. Yeah, I noticed a few other things about the channel that from back then. But like I said, guys, I haven't watched the channel. I'm not in a position to make a comment. And even if I did, I'm not going to. You know, it's their business. It's their channel. It's their company. They're entitled to do it, run it any which way they want. If you're an employee like Stacy is, and her husband Mark, and they've had some bullshit going on, you know what, man? I feel bad for you guys. I do. Like I just said, I wouldn't be as calm as you are, Stacy. I really wouldn't.
What's that, love? Yeah, you can have the rest.
Another one of the kids. You never know who's going to stop in. Jacob. Goddamn, I love being young. I've been up since 2 p.m. yesterday. I'm indestructible. Yeah, son, let me tell you, you just keep enjoying that now, because when you get to be my age, that won't be happening. Won't be happening. Good for you, Stace. Oh, Dar already beat me to it. Look at that. Good for you. I would too. I definitely wouldn't take that laying down. I would definitely say something about that. Again, I'm going to be very cautious about what I say about ET's channel or Ronin. he is their channel is a trucking channel as well, and they're in the same market as me, and it's just not good business to trash. So I'm not going to, and hopefully, I know obviously they don't. I've never heard from any of you that their channel ever said anything bad about me or my channel, so I'm not going to. But in private, like I said, I talk with Stacy, and I talk with Mark, and I talk with a couple other guys that are on here that have worked there, and we've all come to the same conclusion about a lot of things about the channel. So 50 Cent changed his name to $1.20 due to inflation. That's awesome. Jacob, Brian. Dude, do me a favor. Don't start a sentence like that.
He means like this.
Oh, Brian. Okay. When would you be free on a weekend? Like when I could come over and give the truck a whip and maybe add it to the channel for shits and giggles. Hey?
It's probably September. We have like. No
Hold on. Dar's pulling up the calendar right now. Give me a sec there, Jacob.
Probably September. We don't have a lot of weekends.
You're looking at maybe September? Yeah.
Maybe August, but I'm not sure.
Possibly the end of August. Maybe September would probably be the earliest. If a housing costing $100,000 in 2000 is now 500,000, value of our dollar lost fivefold. If you do the inflation and you do the math, you're right. You're right. In 22 years, almost 23 years, that's pathetic. There's Mark. He's chiming in. I'm letting Stacy handle it because if it was me, I'd lose my shit and it wouldn't end well. You know what? That's why I have Dar, Mark. You guys know that. If I did it my way and I took care of it my way and it was left to my devices, you know, built people's houses would be burning down and, you know, shit would be going sideways really fast. So I leave the letter writing and the phone calls to Dar. Cynthia, how are you? She's got a calendar. Let's go. Jesus, Jacob, you're pushy. Curtis, my titties are going to be on James' best calendar. Dude, if you put your titties on James' best calendar, I'll buy 10 of them. I want to see that. Dar's even said she'll run out and buy one.
Now, if he wants to put it at 7.5, I'll buy like.
You put yourself, she's sitting there. She just said it. I don't know if you guys can hear her mumble. She just said, Curtis, if you put your 7.5 out there, she might buy a couple more. Crypto, why are you off, Mark? I'm sorry to hear they canceled your health insurance, blah, blah, blah. I know why Mark is off. Mark is on here right now. Mark, if you want to, I'm not going to answer that for you. Mark, if you want to answer it, feel free. I got no problem with that. But I'm not going to answer the question for you. Cynthia, so for your information, our fertilizer and for our crops in Canada come from Russia. Price and supply are our food supply is going to take another hit. It's not going to take another hit. It is currently taking a fucking hit, Cynthia. It is currently taking a hit. Robin says he can do better. They keep you focused on what it's worth, not what you're losing. Exactly. And that's the focus. Have you ever noticed when it comes to real estate or certain other aspects of our livelihoods or our living, they're always talking about, oh, well, your house has gone up, 7%. My house should have gone up fucking 70% in that amount of time. but it hasn't. It's gone up 7%. And then a bubble comes. Sorry, I was about to say something. Curtis just threw me right the fuck off here.
Oh my God.
I'm going to call James and ask him. I'm going to call him and ask him. I'm going to check on that. Because if he's got your titties, I want my ass on his calendar. Zach, women have way better skills at staying calm. I used to laugh because my mom would always hand my teacher on parent-teacher night, and my tech teacher had to explain why he gave me an F on a surprise quiz. Well, let me tell you something, Zach. You're absolutely right. Women do have better skills at staying calm. I did a video a while back on why women make great truck drivers. And they make great truck drivers for a lot of those reasons as well. Brian, what's your favorite band? My favorite band of all time favorite band. I don't think I can name just one. I like The Band as a band. There's a band called The Band. That might be a little too old for you. AC/DC, Zeppelin. I'm more, look at me, I'm stuttering. You made me think. God damn it, man. Jacob, don't make me think. Not while I'm smoking one of these. Zach, yeah, I'm a huge Maiden fan. Obviously, but they're not my favorite band. If I had to put them, like, I'll give you my top 5. The Allman Brothers, Leonard Skinner, The Band, Zeppelin, and AC/DC. If I was on a deserted island and I could take 5 bands, those are my bands. Now, you want to talk about solo artists? We got Buddy Guy, B.B. King, Joe Satriani, Eric Clapton, Joe Bonamassa. The solo list would be endless. Yeah, Justin, Johnny Cash, a whole whack. I'd take all of Merle Haggard. I'd take all of Waylon. That's pretty much. You guys got to remember, though, my musical genre is everywhere. I listen to everything. The only thing I won't listen to is Justin Timberlake. That's just the only. I draw the line at that. I like, believe it or not, Dara and I were driving home from her mom and dad's, and we had, what was it, early 90s, late 80s and early 90s rap. We were listening to NWA, Run DMC, early Beastie Boys. We were Rapper's Delight is, who is that? Who sings that or who does that? Whatever. We were doing, and that's what we were listening to. And I actually looked at Dar and I said, I'm in a weird hip hop kind of mood today. Patrick, love Peter Frampton, brother. Love Peter Frampton. Frampton Comes Alive. I could listen to that album backwards and enjoy it. If James will let me put my ass on his calendar, I'll do it. Cynthia, I got 99 problems and ain't one. Anybody tell me who wrote that song? How come that ain't working? There it is.
What?
Are you touching the screen right
I
now?
haven't touched. Look at.
Okay.
I'm on my phone.
All right. Because it's jumping all over the place. 99 problems and a bitch ain't one.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z did not write that.
Yes, he did.
Oh, I beg to differ.
No.
The original version of it was written by and performed by, because he put it out before Jay-Z did.
I don't agree.
Ice-T.
No.
Okay. Tupac. No, I don't think Tupac. No, it wasn't Dr. Dre. $1.20 is pretty good. Hey, we were listening to $1.20 today. He was 50 Cent back then, but yeah. Holy shit, kid. What are you listening to? Lich King, Death, Metallica, Testament, Slayer, Exodus, Vader, Arch Enemy. My God. Now you have to go listen. It's in your head, isn't it? Just me. It's in your head, isn't it? Right now, you're singing it in your head, aren't you? Because I said it. You're now singing it. I got 9. Curtis has got 99 problems, and Jenny Craig ain't one. That is awesome. Well, Jacob, I like Metallica. I like Slayer. I'd hate to tell you this, but Lich King, I don't know who that is. Exodus, I've heard of. Not a big. I'm not up on it. Arch Enemy, same thing. That last one, what is that? Gorilla? I can't say again. Gojira? Whatever. I don't know who that is. Justin just wishes he had 99 bitches. Dude, no, you don't. No, you don't. Every one of us wishes at one point in our life. Every one of us at one point go, yeah, I wish I had 10 bitches, 15 bit. Fuck that. How these guys out there in the real world have a wife and kids at home and have a girlfriend here and a girlfriend there. How the fuck they can balance that is beyond me. It's beyond me. I agree, Donald. Ice-T is the original OG. That guy's the bomb. He's done a couple of really good interviews lately. I actually like listening to him talk because you know what? He's not stupid. He's a really, really, really smart dude. Okay, Jacob, quit putting shit up on the screen because to me that just looks like gibberish. I don't know any of them.
I don't even know them and I'm younger than you.
Robert, thanks for the details. In case anybody's wondering, Robert just woke up to have a piss and noticed we were on. No, we didn't put up a notice today. We honestly didn't think that many of you would be around. Like I said, there's 48 of you in here right now. I'd be amazed if there was maybe 20 because of the holiday, right? Most of you guys should be out drinking, getting drunk, chasing women, chasing your husbands, whatever. I didn't think any of you should really be around. But I figured we'd throw this up and just do a short one just to, just say hi. But hey, that's why I didn't put up a notice that we were doing it. Plus, we did one on Wednesday. So, how much of me do you guys really want to fucking look at? Patrick, we were listening to 2 Live Crew today. Curtis, yeah. Having one bitch is enough, but 99? Insane. I'd go absolutely crazy, man. Dude, I live in a house. Well, here's the worst part. I live in a house with all of my daughters and my wife, so all of these women, but at least I get to leave, and I'm only come home on the weekends. My son-in-law, that poor bastard, he's got to be here 7 days a fucking week. Every couple of weeks, he goes back down to Waterdown to his to visit his mom and dad. I think it's just to get away from all the estrogen. Donald, I agree. One is enough for me. You guys know Dar. You know who she is. You know how she is. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's intelligent. That's all I need. You still have you still have the original CD of Two Live Crew, Ice-T, Cop Killer, Baby's Got Back. You have that CD? I didn't even know that CD was available or was made. Just like I got him singing Rapper's Delight. Now I'm singing in my head. I'm doing 99 bitches and 99 problems and a bitch ain't one. Now I'm singing that. Curtis, my dad got married twice and he was bald before he was 40. See any hair up there? You're right, Robert. Absolutely. I absolutely agree. I got the best of the fucking best sitting right here. I still got the 99 problems, though. But the bitch ain't one of them. That's Dar whispering in my ear. Yeah, she's threatening me silently with those eyes. I used to buy Patrick. I used to buy all in CD format to listen to my car at the time with too much woofers and amps. Good old times. I still, believe it or not, my kids actually have record players. Oh fuck, my phone died. My phone died.
Oh.
Sorry. My phone, sorry. I hotspotted off my phone and my fucking phone just died. So here we go.
Just leave it. If you find it hard, then hotspot it off my phone, okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to the bathroom.
Karen's back. Karen's here. How we doing, Karen? Sandra needs a bitch too. Sorry, Karen, you walked right into the middle of this. We're not calling women bitches. We're talking about the Jay-Z song, 99 Problems and a Bitch Ain't One. So just so you don't think you walked into the middle of something really weird here. Curtis, you and me both. I'll be honest with you. Darlene is batshit crazy, and I fucking love her for it. She'd have to be. A woman would have to be absolutely batshit fucking nuts crazy to be with me. Absolutely. And, you know, your dad was bald before he was 40 on 2. Dar's number 3, and I'm bald. So, yeah, Donald, she spoils the shit out of me. She takes very good care of me. We've been together 20 years. This is 20 years we've been together. 19 years, but we're coming up 20 years. Dr. Brian, what do I need to get bitches on my dick? Well, whatever the hell you do, don't ask them like that. That won't work. Just spread them and forget them. Jesus. Come on. Stacy, my kids got a record player last year and now they collect albums. That's where I was going with that. So do mine. Do you know what a proud moment in a father's life is? At my age, a proud moment is when but that time teenage daughter or late teen daughter, she went and got The Wall, Pink Floyd, The Wall. How many fucking 18, 19, or 20-year-old kids today are sitting down listening to Pink Floyd? Or the early Zeppelin albums? None of them. PDS, you're out of here. Have a good night, man. We'll take it easy. We'll see you around. Sandra, does age matter? In what? To be married? No, I don't think so. Actually, Dar just ran up to the little girl's room, so I'll let her know that you guys are asking. So if you're asking her any questions, give her a minute. Patrick's got pizza. Where's my za, Pat? Do you make your own? Do you eat a frozen one or do you order it? And if you order it, who do you order it from? Oh, you're going to have to ask Dar that one. Your youngest son listens to Bob Marley. Well, it's incredible because my kids, we were sitting out at the pool today and my kids were playing everything off her iPad, off her phone, right? So it was off of Spotify and her playlist. It was every type of music you could think of from probably early mid 70s. Like she had Bee Gees coming out of her thing, and then the next one was Zeppelin. Then there was Floyd. Then there was AC/DC, and then there was a bunch of hip hop shit and stuff like that. I mean, it was really cool.
I think you only let me in because I had so many Zeppelin records.
Yeah, actually. Mike just came walking through the garage and he says the only reason you let me in, like into the house, was because he had so many Zeppelin records. And he's right. You can't say nothing. Zach, good night, Brian. Give me a call sometime the next couple of days. I'll inform you what's going on with me. All right, Zach. I don't have to leave here. I actually got a long weekend, so I don't have to leave till Monday morning. I don't deliver out in Missouri till Wednesday. So it's a thin crust 6 cheese pizza. I did not make it, and no deliveries under $30 in my neck of the woods. Well, you know what, dude? Just order $31 worth of fucking pizza. Then you've got dinner tonight, breakfast tomorrow, and lunch tomorrow. Save yourself fucking cooking, man. What are you doing? And JC, thank you. I am very well rested, as you can tell. And I think you might even be able to tell that I'm very relaxed. No stress. Or at least not as stressed. I've had a couple of really, really good, couple of good weeks at this new company. Doing well. I'm relaxed. I'm not stressed. I'm having a good time. Oh fuck! I was about to bomb her. Because she's back on keto.
No, I'm not on keto. I'm just eating healthy.
She's eating healthy, but it's keto based. And she told me. So when she tells me, if I'm getting out of line, you need to tell me. If you see me like reaching for whatever and I'm not supposed to eat it, you have to tell me. And like I'm supposed to be her support. So I just looked over and she's opening a bag of a small little package of chocolate, but it's actually a keto chocolate. It's dark chocolate and coconut.
Yeah, it's just like
so it's actually good for her. I did the rest of the delivery go after this week's. I did the rest of the delivery go after this week's live. Karen wishes she wasn't stressed. You know what? I wish everybody wasn't stressed. Yeah, Robert, the contract is working well for us. The new contract is actually doing really well. And the new owner, the owner of the company has been very good to me. And, you know, I don't know what else to say. We've done really well. Shake it till you make it. Well, I've done a lot of shaking. All right, nice to see you. I'm going to go dip. Probably going to play some trucking sim. Give it hell, son. Give it hell. Curtis, that's me. I don't like keto chocolate. I don't like, and what's that other chocolate? Dar makes you make a chocolate or something, don't you? Or what's that?
Do you like it or don't like it?
The chocolate, I'm not a big fan of. A lot of the cookies, the keto cookies you make, I like, and the keto pizza you make. You'd love, you know, if you guys love pizza, you'd like the pizza that Dar makes. Patrick, you got to try Dar's keto pizza. But, that's the problem. I can't eat dark chocolate. It's too fucking I like sweet, and it's bitter. Shake it once, that's okay. Shake it twice, that's fine. Shake it 3 times when you're playing with yourself.
Close on the floor is leaving. He's going to play a game.
Yeah, I said goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, not only has Dar been cutting back, but so has Brian. I can't be eating like a half a dozen Toblerones a week, right? It's just bad for me. Karen, I'm with you. Milk chocolate all the way. Good Swiss or European milk chocolate. Oh, love it. Love it. Fucking Jacob, just go play your game. Oh, see, Robert, 70% cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, that's what Dar likes. Yeah, Stacy, keto pizza is the bomb. It is so good.
It's only homemade though, not.
Yeah, well, only the homemade. Dar makes it from scratch. Batman's in the house. 690 is thinking of quitting and becoming a train conductor. Wait a minute, dude. Aren't you like 3 weeks into this? You're only 3 weeks into being a truck driver and you're quitting and becoming a train conductor? Come on. Don's a double guy. So is Brian. Dar likes 2 cream, no sugar. I can't drink coffee without sugar. I have to have sugar.
Like coffee then.
What?
Because you don't like coffee.
But yeah, that's right. I don't like coffee. Like if it was just black, I can't stand it. It's disgusting. 3 weeks solo. Yeah, you're 3 weeks into this, 4 weeks with the company, and you're ready to give it up and go train conducting. Although train conductors are well paid, I would think that'd be a little boring, wouldn't it? Like you want to do something like that's exciting or that's a challenge. I don't know if train conducting would be a challenge. Stacy wants your recipe.
I'll send it.
She's going to send it to you, Stace. Well, Mark, you like Bailey's in anything. I can't put Bailey's in my coffee. And even if I did drink, I wouldn't put Bailey's in my coffee. That's horrible shit, man. See, to me, being an alcoholic, that to me is alcohol abuse. Same as when you mix like Jack Daniels and Coke or Jim Beam and Coke. That's alcohol abuse. Adding the Coke to the alcohol, you're abusing the alcohol. Keep the mix. Give me the alcohol. I'll show you what to do with the alcohol. That's not a problem. I agree. IH, it is good money. I have, who is it? Campbell's sister?
For
Campbell's sister, I think, is a train conductor.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Yeah, Mikey Campbell's sister is a train conductor, and she does very well financially, but it's not the most exciting job in the world. You do a lot of with your in your ass sitting around. Coffee and cognac. Patrick, cognac is for sophisticated people. Look at me. Look at me. Do I ever look like I ever drank cognac once in my life? I couldn't even stand the smell of it. You could put a $200 bottle of fucking cognac in front of me, and I'm going to take a $14 bottle of Jim Beam. Donald, 690, become a politician. Most don't need to do that much. Need that to do much. Yeah. Curtis, trains scare me because if you're approaching an accident or something, there's nothing you can do but apply the brakes and jump out of the train. That's right. You're just a passenger, man. Even though you're the conductor and you're supposed to be driving it, you're just a passenger. It takes fucking like miles to stop one of these things.
It's possibly. How are you possibly gay?
Who?
690. Either you are or you are.
Who's asking that?
690. It's the very last comment.
Oh, I'm missing it. I don't have a sleeper, so I have a 35-minute commute each way to my job, and I wake up an hour in advance.
Oh, it's way down. You're still like way up there.
Cafe cognac is beautiful. No, alcohol abuse. Mark, I know you and I have talked. I know that you know what to do with it. You don't mix good liquor. Straight. Occasionally, depending on my mood, I might put a couple of ice cubes in it. But other than that, no. No. $6.90. Albertans don't give you much room to stop when driving. Dude, it's not Alberta. It's anywhere. You guys are too much. Sorry, I had to mute you guys for a minute. I had to confer with the referee over here. Well, Curtis, you're right. The worst thing in the world is the sugar. I don't know how these kids or these people these days are drinking these sugary drinks, these sweet sugary coolers and shit like that.
Yeah, but our kids don't. They drink a lot of the
Yeah, I know, but a lot of the other stuff is
Yeah.
super high sugar. Like that just basically kills you the next day. Robert wants us all to try his new drink.
No whiskey.
Guinness Fresh Orange and Whiskey. I named it Black Velvet Sludge. Dude, even when I was drinking, I wouldn't drink Guinness. That's horrible stuff.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Dar just went, yep, love that. Love that. Spicy alcoholic drinks. Again, I didn't mix drinks. And I wasn't abroad. I drank Budweiser beer. I drank Jim Beam, which is bourbon. I drank Jack Daniels if I didn't have Jim Beam. And that's it. Like I didn't drink martinis. I never drank Caesars. I never drank any of that shit. It was just, to me, it was shit. I like alcohol. Yeah, you gotta stop your kids these days, eh, Karen? Too many of the young kids and they're jacked up on it. I couldn't stand the smell of a martini. Yeah, Rick, you're right. You're right. You can after it's illegal to collect rainwater, yet you can take pharmaceuticals till you die. How true is that, eh?
It's not true.
It is true.
Everyone around here collects rainwater.
You're not supposed to.
What do you mean? Why?
There's bylaws. You're not allowed to collect rainwater. Dara and I are going to argue on everything that you guys say. So just keep it up if you want to watch us argue over this. They didn't have any olives for your martini. Again, what idiot puts fucking fruit in their fucking drinks? Right? You go to the tropics or you start drinking, people are putting oranges, celery, beans, bacon, fucking grapefruit, lemons, limes. Who puts a goddamn salad in their alcohol? Who does that? Yeah, well, the young people they're using it as like as a energy boost, but they're using it the wrong way. You're supposed to use it for a quick boost, like a quick 2 to 3 hour boost. It's not designed to run you all day, right? That's not what it's for. James likes lime in his beer. That's a waste of a good beer. I did try it when I was drinking. Corona was around, and I did try it when it first came here and it came to Canada. Nah, not a fan of. Just give me the. I would drink Corona straight, but then I didn't drink a lot of Corona anyway. Easy, Brian. Embrace the tradition of the drink. It's not cultural appropriation. Well, I don't have to worry about it. I don't drink. Right? The strongest thing I drink right now is a Dr. Pepper, and I'm not getting too hammered on these. I can drink as many of these as one. I might shake my nerves from the sugar, but there we go. Holy crap, Karen. Well, you trying to jumpstart his heart? I buy hubby chocolate covered coffee beans for our trips to Nova Scotia. $6.90. You can go fuck yourself. What is the best dive bar I've ever been to? Most of the dive bars that I've ever really been to really didn't have a sign. Probably didn't even have a sign out front. There was a pretty good dive bar in Orangeville. I don't know the name of it, but if anybody was familiar, it was actually downstairs under a strip mall, and it was a pretty good dive bar. The back alley out in Calgary.
I've been there.
Dar's actually been there.
Not with you.
Not with me, but it's a dive bar. You're gonna have a good night, and it's a dive bar when it's got a dirt floor. When you walk into a fucking bar and it's got a dirt floor, you're gonna have a good time. Chances are there's gonna be a fight, and probably at least half a dozen girls are gonna get naked. That is a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Rick, what the fuck is a dive bar? It's a seedy place that you wouldn't be caught dead in on a good day, but you go in anyway and have a great time. That's what a dive bar is.
Robin's been there too.
Robin's been to the back alley. You like it, eh? Good place. Good place. I was in there when I was drinking, and I've been in there while I've been sober. Both times, or whatever, I'm both in both states of whatever, I ended up in a bar fight. Go figure. The only guy in the place that's sober, and I end up in a bar fight. Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Yeah, that's a pretty good show. The Crystal Hotel, buy cheap meat. Because your life's taking a dive. You know what, bro? I would go into these places with friends and acquaintances or whatever. It's fun. It's a challenge. You go in and you never know what's gonna happen. You just go in and have a good time. You tear it up. That's what those are. Those are the nights where you're going in. You're just gonna tear it up. It's all the titty sweat. Look at that name. It's just, there's not even a name on that. It's a symbol.
I know. I noticed that.
How do I address you? I'll just call you symbol? Is that a symbol or something I'm supposed to know? I'm not being smartass or trying to embarrass you. Believe me, I'm not. I'm just, on my screen, it shows up as just a symbol.
Hi.
I get up in dim cookies. Okay. Glyphic. Well, then somebody translate it for me and tell me what the hell it means. Oh, hold on. I got to read Donald. I got to look at Donald. Opaz Bar in, I can't even pronounce that. Where the waitress is also the cook. Waitress was also the cook and the stripper. See? See? See, you can place your order. She can bring you your food and then she can dance for you. That's efficiency right there. That's the type of bar I want to go to. I want to be served my pizza and my beer by a naked girl who's going to let me put down $20 and she's going to strip to Stairway to Heaven. Touchdown right there. It's a Greek letter. Okay. You're going to make me Google this? It's a Greek letter. Where's Robert? Robert's usually pretty good with Googling. Robert, figure out what the hell that letter is, would you? Who are we missing? We're missing North Carolina tonight.
Who's that? Oh, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I don't know. I've never seen that person on here.
Pronoun citation. We have a Greek god in the chat, do we? I don't know. The French Maid in Calgary, corkscrew stripper poles. That's one I've never seen. I've never been there. Although I would go now, I would definitely want to check that out. That's good. That's creative. That's definitely creative. I'm half feel, half French. Basically, I don't exist. The only God here is our Lord and Savior. Dude, if you say so. I'm going to Calgary in 6 days. I think I found out the places I'm going. Oh, definitely. Definitely. 690. Do the back alley for sure. And what was the last one somebody just said here? Definitely. Definitely got to do the back alley. I promise you will enjoy yourself. Now, you cannot hold me responsible for anything that happens to you while you're in there. Sexy waitress diners is where strippers go when they can't do anything, can't do evening shift no more. Yeah. You guys are killing it. This was a trucker stop on Highway 11 up between Kapuskasing and Hearst. No shit. Dude, I've run that stretch of highway a million fucking times. 690, you don't have to be super social. Just go in. Go into the back alley. I guarantee you, you'll walk in, you'll make a right. Then you'll make a left. You go down this hallway, and the place just fucking opens up. Massive bar, huge place, great time. Make sure you keep your shoes on. I will not take responsibility, though, for anything that happens to you. I will take responsibility for a good time if you have it, which you probably will. We all know that the real Justin Trudeau's God and Savior is Schwab. We all know that. French maid had a shower that rises up from the floor. So did the cage in Montreal. You could actually pay your money for a lap dance, and they put you in a cage that has a stool in the middle of it, and then the cage will rise up to the ceiling, and they take you up there, and they'll take 2 or 3 up at the same time, and you stay up there as long as you keep producing money. She'll stay up there and she'll dance for you, the whole time. And basically, you've got a private dance up there because nobody can really see you. That is awesome. A private shower popping up out of the floor. I'm down with that. You know, it's 690. If anything bad happens, just blow the whistle. Robin will come running. He's close enough. He can get there in a day. Yeah, we know, Rick, you're not the real Justin Trudeau. We know who you are. The real Justin Trudeau, though, we all know who his Lord and Savior is. And exactly. James hit it. I agree. You got shark repellent. Dude, you don't need shark repellent. That place is so seedy, you could spray yourself in Raid, and that would be a great cologne. The women will still come to you. Robin, you don't have to apologize to Dar for stripper talk. She's probably been in as many strip joints as you have. It's a 2-day ride out there. You need to stop for beer. Our Greek symbol guy says strippers are going to college. Well, aren't they all? Aren't they all? Now, what do you think strippers are doing? That's why they're stripping. They got to pay for college. That's why, right? Allah bin Laden is savior. Yeah, there's not any of there, Donald. They don't have any of those. Not that I saw or anything, but if they do have them now, definitely like stay clear of that. You know what, 690. If you're going in, let me just tell you, get a penicillin shot. Whether you need it now or not, just go get yourself a penicillin shot. Might work out for you. Callie's back. Where did you go? Where the hell did you go? What the hell? And you better be watching me on that 7,000-inch TV in your living room. Yeah, Rick's out there drilling holes in the walls.
Comment above his was really funny too, but I don't have pronounced that.
Yeah. I tell him to sit on my lap and we can talk about the rising cost of meat. Yeah, I did the same thing. I tell him to sit on my lap and we can talk about the first thing that pops up. See, we're hooking you up, man. We're working with you here. We're making this work. We're making this work. I gotta try something here. I want to try something here.
What are you gonna try?
I'm gonna try giving a wrench here, but see if we can do it here.
Hmm.
I can't. I don't think I can do it from this platform.
And you must be able to because James has done it.
Star comment. Put user in timeout. What's a star comment? I just gave you a star comment. Did it do anything?
Oh, nah, I don't know. Oh, it just put it up on the screen.
Oh, did it? Okay. Well, we're gonna unstar you.
Wow.
Cocaine and credit cards. Donald, now you're talking my language. Fast cars, cocaine, credit cards, and fast, dirty women.
Who were you trying to give a wrench?
You.
I have
On I know, but I was trying to do it on my screen here.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work.
What guy has not used that? What are you saying, Karen? You've heard that line before? Come on now. What bar were you in? Karen, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Rick, be easy on him. Calgary's not going to eat him up.
Oh my god.
He's going to be fine. Coke. I don't know anything about Coke. I don't know nothing about Coke. Nope. Nope. It doesn't snow at my house. There's no Coke. Well, 690, if you tell them that you know me, they won't let you in the door. So don't tell them you know who I am. And make sure you're wearing non-slip, double reinforced work boots when you go in. Or cowboy boots.
No, it's did you see his comment? He can't go in because he only has work boots. Can't wear work boots.
You can't wear work boots into the back alley?
That's
No?
what he just said.
He must have Googled it. The last time I was in there, I was wearing cowboy boots. I was wearing a pair of old shit kickers.
So you probably have long hair and skin.
Yeah, I had long hair and yeah, fuck whatever.
Tassels on.
No, I never had the leather jacket with the tassels. Dar's making fun of me. Yeah, you probably had long hair and tassels on your leather jacket. No, never had fucking tassels. Nobody rides a Harley Davidson with fucking tassels. Dress code doesn't allow for work boots. What, they have a dress code now? Holy shit. That's fucking awesome, Karen. Okay, so did you? Come on. You got to let us know, did you? Sexy Brian in his little boots and his long hair. You got it, cowboy. That's why I'm bald. No, that's not why I'm bald. Had a girl. Karen did it. Now, hold on. Did he guess your weight? Was he at least in the ballpark? Or did you just suffocate the fucker and he didn't wake up? Yeah, 690. That's pretty good, eh?
Did you see her
I'm just fucking around with the settings here. These guys are going crazy here, but I'm just.
free mustache?
Karen. He was off by 50 pounds, but let's just say he got hurt. That's awesome. My girl. Atta girl. Oh my God. We're all going to hell. Yeah, Robin, we are.
Dar have met in the past.
Dar have met in the past. Dawn, she's not sure what you mean by that. He got hurt, yeah, Justin. Rick, yeah, he got hurt, but he was probably the most enjoyable hurt he ever had.
Oh.
I've never had to remove high heels embedded into my forehead before. Bet that guy has. Yeah, probably. Oh, fuck, that's awesome. Did he pass out when you suffocated him? I want a girlfriend who doesn't try to stab me. Ah, come on, dude. What's wrong with a girlfriend that takes a shot at you now and then? It's true love. You know you're in love when your girlfriend stabs you and you stay with her.
On the daily, man.
On the daily, yeah. I'm dodging fucking knives every day, man.
I like the slap it one.
Oh my God. Slap it and ride the wave. Oh, for Christ's sake, Karen. Okay, we're going to hook up Robin and Karen here. Look at this. It's a good face. Rick. Tsunami. Yeah. How many guys can say they've had a tsunami come through their bedroom? All those that have had a tsunami come through their bedroom, hold up their hand. There you go. How many of you actually held up your hand? Here you go, Duncan. Thank you very much. I've had a fork go into my crotch. That sounds like something bad. Catch the wave. Dude, I've ridden the wave and the tsunami in my room. I don't know about you. I ride that tsunami. Then I need a towel. Well, Karen, you've given us a pretty good idea of what you will, you won't, and what has happened. So, yeah, I think we all kind of know where you're at, girl. Duncan surfs up. You got it, baby. Oh, shit. Hold on. I got all excited here. I'm knocking my camera all over the place. Robin, you got it. There's no wet spot. It's all wet. Yeah. You know you had a good night when you got to change all the sheets and the comforter and pillowcases and the dogs won't even get on the bed. That's a good night. Not enough alcohol therapy in the world for this. Touch the wave, feel the wave. Touch the rainbow, feel the rainbow. Oh, there you go. Taste the rainbow. I really hope you're not talking about Skittles. Donald, girlfriends that stab you are peggers. Nope, never had that one happen yet. Oh, Duncan, you walked into the middle of a shitstorm. Karen has described and told us what she has done, hasn't done, what she sat on, what she hasn't sat on, what rose up and she sat on. So that's Karen. Robin is going over to help out 690 at the back alley, and the pair of them are going to try not to go to jail. Stacy keeps extra betting. There you go. And the Greek symbol here has bought new mattress. I think I got it all. You're all up to date. Throw your 2 cents in. Stacy Dar just wraps the mattress in fucking saran wrap. We got a slip and slide. Pew, gone. She takes a run. She starts running down the hallway. And at the last minute, she jumps face first. She hits the fucking mattress. Ba-doing, and she's gone. Holy Christ. Mustache rides. You got it, baby. Oh, you got it. This is just okay. This is really getting out of hand.
Shower curtain hands.
What's that?
Stacy, Mark says we should just use a shower curtain instead of sheets.
There, you know what? Mark's right. Mark's right. Use the shower curtain. Patrick's gonna run the banana slide. Oh fuck! You guys are killing me tonight. You guys are killing. This is a good trucking channel. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about all the things we're doing. Anytime down for a banana split. I need to get off work earlier or move further east. Yeah, dude, you need to get into another time zone so you can get in here a little sooner. Well, 690, you can change the conversation to trucks, but a lot of the shit that we're talking about goes on in trucks too. Does anyone know where to find a cab over? I don't have a clue. They're all over the place. Rick, what's your truck? I don't know. That golden Aladdin that you're driving? That's kind of a truck, isn't it? Oh shit, my phone's dead.
What's your point?
No, Patrick sent me a couple of pictures of some cab overs over in Germany, and they're called super longs or something like that. And it's a cab over that has an extended long bunk on it, sleeper, and they're the size of ours in North America. And it was
Is
fun.
he on here right now?
Patrick, no.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Tom's. Oh,
No.
hold on, I can get it.
You can get it off
Want
my.
me to-
You can
want
get it
me
off
to
my
post-
messenger.
You want me to post it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. See if it works.
You're right, Robin. You're right. Cab overs are not normally for sale, and when somebody gets one, they usually hang on to them. We talked about lot lizards. Yeah, we've talked about a lot. We've covered a lot of ground here.
When did he send this to you?
This morning
No, nothing showing.
or yesterday.
Nope. I'm back on June 23rd and there's nothing. Well, did maybe sent it to you on text?
No, he doesn't text.
It's not here.
It's in my messenger.
No, nothing. It's a video.
Oh. I've been looking at a K100E in Manitoba, but it's $100,000, so there's no chance I can get it. Well, you can get it if you've got the $100,000, but you probably won't get financed for it. What's the video? Let me see.
There's no, like, it's the one that you sent him.
Oh.
Look, like, oh wait, no, it's just the mileage. Are you sure it wasn't a few days ago? No,
No.
babe, nothing. Like now I'm like back 3 weeks ago. Nothing. Oh well.
All right, hold on. I gotta focus on these people here.
Well, you're the one that told me you wanted to picture.
That's what she said. If it bubbles with hydrogen peroxide, move on, my friend. I could apply for a loan for that one in Kentucky, but I have no idea how the fuck to get a truck from Kentucky to BC. It's very difficult. I tried to sell one of my trucks from here to somebody in New York State, and it was just cheaper for him to buy it in New York State. With all the taxes and duties and all the shit to get a truck across, unless you're going to start pulling the drive line out of it and doing a bunch of other shit, good luck. Good luck. No, Rick, he's not a train driver. He wants to be a train driver. But that was fucking 20 minutes ago. He's changed his mind. He's going to be a truck driver. He wants to stay a truck driver. These young guys, eh? The younger generation, they just don't know. So I think he's back to wanting to be a truck driver. Don, which truck? Don, I get a million emails. So I go through them real quick, and I get a million pictures of trucks. Same with you, Robert. Like, guys, when you guys send me shit, send me pictures like that, I gotta remember, I get hundreds of them. Hundreds of them.
Oh, Roberts, I moved it to the top so we can look at it later.
What is younger? What is younger, Brian? I'm in purgatory. What is younger, Brian? I'm in purgatory. I love pulling twin trailers. It's so cool. I've never pulled LCVs. That's 253s. I've never done that. I've pulled a B train. I've pulled a set of joints. I've done that, but not for an extended period of time, just for short little jaunts from here to there. You going in?
No, it's about to die.
Oh, is it? You can plug it in here. There's an extension cord here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Oh, there was. Mike must have grabbed it. So, Dar's going inside. Her computer's about to die. I'm not young, but I'm not too old either. That's like me. Look at this. 39 and doing just fine. I got nothing, Robin. I don't even know why she put that one up. I got nothing on that. You got Gypsy Tears. They protect me from evil. I got nothing that protects me from evil. I protect me from evil. I hate A trains, but twin 53s. I saw it on the highway, Highway 1 in Berta, and thought it'd be fun. Yeah, you see the LCVs, the twin 53s. You see those guys running usually from Manitoba to usually from out of Winnipeg. They run Winnipeg to Calgary, and they run all the way across. And it's pretty cool watching them go. We got them in Ontario as well. They run from Windsor all the way out to Montreal. Twins are super bees here. 59 and feeling nifty. 59 and feeling nifty here. You guys are old. You guys are old. 59. You guys are old. Justin protects you. Justin is our savior. Justin is our savior. Let me tell you. Karen's 54. That explains a lot, Karen. 690. I'm 20. You guys are old. 20. 20, a 20-year-old truck driver. So that means guys like me, Robert, Duncan, James, we've all forgotten more shit than you know. Don't be bragging about how young you are. In this industry, it won't help you being 20. You want to be our age. Snazzy old bird still down on the sausage. Attaboy. I'll make Robin 22. Yeah, Robin, your hemorrhoids are 22. There's no way you're 22. James, I did that today. As I was setting this up, I had to go get a piece for my stand. I walked into the house, got up the stairs in the garage, walked through the laundry room, got out into the middle of the living room, stood there for about 20 seconds trying to figure out why the fuck I came in there. Happens to me daily. Yeah, exactly, 690. I've backed up more miles into parking spots than you've gone forward. That's not a shot at you. It's just fact. Look at Marky Mark over there, eh? He's 57 and Stace 47. Just robbing that cradle, boy. Well, I'm 52 and Dar's 46. It's not 10 years, but it's enough. That doesn't say much for you, Robert, if it took you 20 shunts to get it in the dock. 50 years young. Some days, Pat, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Some days I wake up, I feel 80 and I don't want to go to work. I just want to lay in bed and pull the blankets up over my head. And other days I can get out of bed, turn my truck on, and I can outrun any 20-year-old on the highway or 25-year-old out on the highway. You know what? Don, I'm not sure what they pull. I'm not sure what the weight configurations are on those 53 twins, We call them LCVs, right? Long commercial vehicles. I'm not exactly sure because I know you can't load them out with 35,000 pounds of trailer. I know they're not allowed to do that. I think there's a specific weight for the trailers. I don't know what it is because I've never pulled them. I would really like to one day. I'd like to at least give it. I'd like to be able to look in my mirror and see two 53-foot trailers, right? So 106 feet worth of trailer behind me. I think that would be really cool. Don's 48 on the outside and 18 on the inside. Well, I'm 52 on the outside, and most of the time I act like an 18-year-old, even more immature. Oh, I'm getting eaten by a mosquito. Yeah, there's definitely no warranty left on this body. I ran through the warranty, the extended warranty as well. That's after a doctor asks you for a blood, urine, stool sample, semen sample for your physical. All you do is give them your underwear. Yeah, yeah. I peel them off and give them to. There you go. It's all there. Check it out. Okay, so we got the answer from Karen. Hubby says wait for two trailers, and that's the dual 53s, is roughly 20,000 pounds per axle. That's a lot of weight, man. Per axle. So there's two trailers. There's two axles on each trailer, so 4 axles. So you're allowed to pull 80,000 pounds plus the weight of the trailer. So you'd be up probably about 120,000, 125,000. I don't know. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't think it's that high. Rick farted once and killed his dog instantly. I farted in the truck once and I had my dog actually get up and leave and go into the back. I've done that. Yeah. Actually, a lot of the fucking, it's funny you say that, eh? A lot of the twin 53s that you see are the Lay's potato chips. Tahara, Trudeau's wife was with him on Canada Day. I don't know why she'd do that. She hasn't been standing around with him, or she hasn't been with him in the last, what? I haven't seen her in public with him over a year. You can weigh up to 140,000 pounds with B trains or a 5-axle. Yeah, I know that, but I'm not sure about the dual 53s because of the length, right? You can't put 40. I don't think you can put 40,000 pounds in the back trailer and put 40,000 pounds in the front trailer. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, trucker 1015, 140 with B trains and 5-axle. I know B trains you can load out. I didn't know it was 140. I thought it was 120. But if you pull them, then you probably know better than I do. 5-axle trailer you can put up. I think 139,000, 140,000. $690. I wish I could bring someone or something on drives with me. Hard to stay awake. That's called training. That's called training. You're going to pace yourself and you're going to train yourself to stay awake. Eventually, you will learn how to pace yourself and work at a pace that you can stay awake. Mark, I'm with you, bro. I would love to pull those Australian road trains. That is awesome. Trucker 1015. That's only in Ontario, not in Michigan. Okay. Karen, do me a favor, ask your hubby if you need a special out there, if you need a special endorsement to pull LCVs or the doubles like that. Like, do you have to take a special course, or is there is there something else that goes on your A license that tells them that you're allowed to pull those? I'm asking because I don't know. I really like. Oh, you're in Brampton. That's right. Sorry. Well, ask him anyway. I would give anything. I would give anything to pull one to be with, like, I agree with Mark. I'd give anything to pull those road trains. There's 6, 7, sometimes 8 trailers on those things. My God. You'd start that truck and bull low every single time. So you throw up a big cloud of cigar smoke and the mosquitoes won't come near you. Just killing it. Yeah, but 690, what's really cool about those, have you seen them? Look at the engines they're running, right? Look at the engines those guys are running. They're still running, they're running Cat engines, Caterpillar motors. They're running big Cat engines, 650, 700 horsepower fucking Cats. Yeah, Stacy, it works. It works well. You blow cigar smoke. I don't know if it works with cigarette smoke, but I know with cigar smoke, you put up enough of it around you, fucking mosquitoes won't come within a mile of you. They hate it. I don't think they got banned there. Well, it's not that they got banned. I don't think they need to run the emissions because they run like I said, 650, 700 horsepower fucking Cats. They run they run 700 horsepower Cummins. You're not taking a Volvo D13 and running that up to 650 horse. You can fluff my meatballs tonight. I really hope you're not talking to me, bro. Fuck. Crypto, those 700 Cats in Australia, 8.5 miles per gallon. Well, not pulling a fucking road train, they're not. I guarantee you, you put 8 trailers on the back of that thing, it's not getting 8.5 miles to gallon. $8.5 to the imperial gallon. I doubt it, even to imperial gallon. I don't know what the tonnage is on those road trains for loads. I don't know what the tonnage is, but you're not getting anything like that. Like you're lucky if you're getting 2 miles per gallon on those fucking things. And the air compressors on those things are massive. Okay. Depends on what he's pulling. No, you're right. Emissions don't count on off highway. And most of that road train stuff, like they're barely on a road, you know? They're on a road, but they're barely on a road. I toke. My big goal, oh, here we go, crypto. My big goal, a big goal of mine is to go to Europe and check out the Scanias. Dude, I would love to drive one of those Scanias. The one of the new ones with the V8s. The new ones with the V8s. Oh my God. Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Great rock band. Yeah, Curtis, I think deaf has been enforced in the UK and Australia. But I think for a lot of those road trains, because they're not on a typical highway. I don't think they have to run it. All right, there, Greek symbol. We'll see you around. Stop in anytime. Make sure you subscribe. Gas. You guys, hold on. I got to catch up on some of your comments here. You guys are just fucking typing like mad banshees here. 214 fuel, gas. Is that fuel or gas? We paid $1.85 for gas today. Yeah, Robert, I agree with that. I would, dude, you don't want to know what I would do to come over there and drive one of those for a couple of days or a week. I would give my left nut to come over there and drive one of those. If you've got one and you're driving one and you own one or you're just a company driver, well, Robert, you don't own them anymore, I know, but I will be happy to come over there and drive your truck for you. That's awesome, brother. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Gas is $2.15 in Kamloops, $2.32. Diesel is $2.35. Yeah, I think diesel at the J in Napanee was, I think, $2.30 something. Thank God I don't pay that. You can put the chat in slow-mo. What are you calling me, fucking stupid, Pat? Just relax. I can keep up. I had to go let the dog in, so you guys were typing while I wasn't even sitting here. Cynthia's back. Well, Cynthia, in order for you to be back, we had to know that you left. Next time, tell us you're leaving, and then we'll be happy when you're back. There's a cat somewhere outside my property. Mark, there's a Scania dealer in Toronto a few years ago. I know there was, but I don't remember where it was. Cynthia, I'm just pulling your leg. It's all good. Come on back anytime. Leave, come back, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, there was a dealership. I think if I'm not Mark probably know better than me, but I think it was associated with Volvo. There was an association between Scania and Volvo in North America to bring Scanias over here. And I think it was something to do with Volvo, and they had a dealership here somewhere. I can't remember where the hell it was. Mark might know better than I would, though. I don't want her out here. Oh, okay. I just had to let her in. You guys, one of you guys can probably Google it and get the answer. Robert you sent me a receipt. Okay, I'll go look at that. £2, I don't know how you say that. £2.07. What is it? 207 pound. I don't know. How do you say that? Curtis, most diesels made before 2019 do not have any requirement for DEF or AdBlue in Australia. That's interesting. I didn't know that either. I'm getting an education. The dealership doesn't exist anymore as far as you can find. I just wanted to know where it was. 690. Mark doesn't know where it is either. 207 a liter in England. £2.07. So what is that? That's like what, $3 Canadian? That's fucking robbery. That's fucking robbery. I don't know how the hell you guys can run trucks at that cost. That's $3.22 a liter in Canadian. $3.22 a liter. That's insane. I couldn't run my truck. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't run my truck if I was paying $3.22 a liter. I'd have to charge $1.65 as my fuel surcharge. Now, $1.65 is more than I make per mile on my regular mileage rate. That's nuts. Your countries are too big for Scania. Volvo bought white, so had the outlets. What do you mean, Robert? They're too big. It's too big. The country's too big. Like, obviously, our country is huge compared to, say, England or Germany or France or something like that. But what, the Scanias aren't built for the long stretch highways, or? Are you talking about the fuel economy? It doesn't cost as much because you guys aren't doing as many miles. Plus, the trucks are definitely more efficient. Scania was being, okay, here we go. Scania was being sold in North America till 1992, where they pulled out as they couldn't attract cab over market. Yeah, if they were here right now, they'd have people fucking lined up at their door to get them. Where do you get that, Curtis? Like, is there some kind of announcement that's been made? I'd be willing to bet you it's not that they couldn't compete, it's that they couldn't keep the parts and everything and the let's say the service. Like, Scania couldn't just come in and open up 25 dealerships all at one shot, it was just too much. And that's why they couldn't compete with Volvo, because they were already here. Import taxes. You know what? You want to know something? I bet you if Scania came to Canada and they built a plant in Canada, it would be one of the best built trucks in the fucking world. No. No, thank you. DAF trucks are the European version of Kenworth. Yeah, I know. DAF, I think DAF owns PACCAR, do they not? Or PACCAR owns DAF, one way or the other. Yeah, there it is there. Big Truck Magazine. Hold on, I got to check that out. Scania teams up with Navistar in Canada. Oh, they could have picked a better teammate to team up with. Yeah, I would too. I would too. Honest to God. Those European cab overs get better fuel mileage than our Aerodyne trucks here. That's crazy. That's crazy. The MX-13 is straight from Europe. I know. Curtis, the funny thing is, the MX-13 that we're running here, same as the D13 Volvo engine, the 2022 Volvo D13 engine, they've had in Europe for 5 years. We are 5 years behind. And I know this because a friend of mine was a mechanic for Volvo. He started his career working for Volvo in Europe. And he was over there, obviously, for years and did his apprenticeship. And he was working for Volvo directly in Europe. And when he came to Canada and he was working here, it turned out he was looking at the motors and he's going, we were working on these 5 years ago. He wasn't prepared when he got here to be working on what he called old engines. But to us, they were brand new. To them, they were old. The European Volvos are 4 to 5 years ahead of what we're getting here. So what Volvo in Europe has right now, in 2026, that's what we're going to have here. And I don't know why. I don't know what the answer to that is. And I asked him about it and he didn't know. Yeah, Dahmer owns Western Star and Freightliner. Well, I think Freightliner owns Western Star and Dahmer owns Freightliner. But Dahmer owns a whole lot of everything. And I think Curtis just tapped on it there. If you look up Volkswagen as a mother company, Volkswagen owns everything. They own fucking almost everything. There was what the hell was that show? There was a really good show, and it tracked the top auto manufacturers in the world. And there's actually only about 5 major companies that own everything. Everything. It's like finance, right? There's the five or six major financial institutions or families that own the whole fucking world. It's the same in the auto and trucking world. Our trucks have the heart and soul that most Euro trucks don't have, though. What do you mean by that? I've seen some Euro trucks that are absolutely stunning and gorgeous that I would be very happy to drive. Robert, the blocks are the same. It's what's around them, the engine management software. Yes and no. Alex was telling, the guy's a friend of mine, his name is Alex. He was telling me that, yes, the software is different, but for example, the hardware, meaning the parts and everything, like they had the DEF and the DPF and the EGR and all that shit figured out years. Like if you go look at the European tractors, the Volvos over there, compared to our Volvos here, the setup is different as well. Yes, I'm sure the engines or the software is different, but the parts are as well. Brian, the Detroit engines, DD13 and 15, are all old Mercedes engines from the early 2000s. Yes, I know that Detroit's are owned by, Detroit is owned by Mercedes. To be honest, American vehicles are getting too big. Dude, we own a Honda Civic. Dar drives around in a Honda Civic. I like a bigger car because obviously I'm a bigger guy. Rick, are you saying my jacked up F450 kids hauler is too big? No, dude, perfect. Perfect. That's your grocery getter. That would be my grocery getter too. 690, it's the history of our trucks. We've been building the W9 since the 60s. All the same. Western Stars still have that logger's touch to them. Freightliners are still built really cheap. Well, I won't say Freightliners are built really cheap. Not so much anymore. They've certainly, I'd say in the last 5 years, upped their game. They're not as cheap as they used to be when you think freight shakers used to be freight shakers for a reason. Duncan only has an F350. Is that your grocery getter? Yeah, Stacy, we're the same way. We've only got one vehicle. We sold. I sold my SUV. I had an Acura MDX. I sold that. There's no sense having a vehicle around that gets shitty fuel mileage just to drive 4 days a month and pay the insurance. So we got rid of it, and Dar's got the Civic. Hey, Rick, you're in no position to be talking about anybody else's dick. F350, F450. Okay, here we got some information here. Robert, because Robert's over in the UK. The DD is exactly the same block as the OM Mercedes engine. Again, the parts around it are not the same. Your next truck's going to be a spaceship. Mark, it cost Mark $150 to. No, it cost him $250 to fill an F-150. Jesus. Not only did it, Curtis, not only did the interior dashboard and electricals come from Mercedes, but on my truck, so did the diffs and part of the trans. All came from Mercedes. The differentials on my truck, they're actually stamped Mercedes. A lot of the other Freightliners don't. Like the fleet that I bought this truck out of, there was only 6 of them in the ET fleet that had the Mercedes rear ends in them. Mine was one of them. I got no problem. I got no problem whatsoever with the new Detroits, the DD15s. I can't speak personally on the 13s. I've never driven the DD13. I've got a 15. I love it. I never thought I'd hear myself say that. Mind you, I never ever thought I'd hear myself say I'm driving a Freightliner either. But I am, and I love it. I like my Freightliner. I love the motor. I love that Detroit. I really do. What's wrong?
Nothing.
What's wrong? Okay, guys. I've killed the hell out of this big brown thing. So we're gonna when I get this thing down to here, we're gonna call this a night. So you like the 690, you like the DD15, but have absolutely no power with your Jakes. I don't know what you've got. My DD15, I use my Jakes a lot, and in the high setting, I can pretty much, if I take my foot off the gas with the Jakes in the high setting, it'll face plant me into the windshield. Mine work really, really, really well. So I don't know what you've got or what maybe an issue with yours, but I love the Jakes in mine. I ran 2.5 months of out to Nova Scotia up and down all those hills, and I was pulling heavy loads up and down those hills, and my Jakes held me on all those hills. And we were talking, some of those are 7 to 8 degree percent hills, 7%, yeah, 7% hills, no problem. The X15 Cummins have better Jakes. You know what? I've only driven one X15. It was in the new T680, the next gen. It had an X15, and I didn't get a chance to put a heavy trailer or put a load on it. So I can't tell you how well the Jakes work in that or not. I've driven everything else. I can only tell you that in my DD15, that thing's awesome. That's awesome. The Jakes in that thing, I have no problem. I could go across the Sisters with 40 grand on, and it'll hold me going down a hill. Same with Fancy Gap or anything like that. No problem. DD13 is gutless and barely got 7.5 at 62. I've talked to 2 fleet owners who are buying. Both of them are buying Freightliners. Both of them had the Freightliner dealership talk them out of the DD13 and go with the 15 as the more reliable. And so I don't know. I've never driven a 13, but I do know that the 15s are more highly recognized, and they're more sought after. I myself personally don't believe that a 13-liter engine can do the same work that a 15-liter engine can. They toted the D13 engine out of Volvo. They said, "Oh yeah, this thing can do everything that the D16 can't." Like, fuck, it can. Right? That D16 engine, you could dial that thing up to 700 horse, and it would rip the. You throw a chain around your house, it would rip it off the foundations. You couldn't do that with a 13. Duncan, only hills in Nova Scotia. Come to BC and enjoy. Dude, I've run across BC. I've run across every mountain range in North America at some point or another. Like, I know what hills are, right? I'm just talking about what I've done in the last couple of months since I've owned this truck. I've not taken this truck across the Coke or across any of the hills in BC or across a lot of the shit in the States. I'm just telling you, I've had this truck since last November, so the only hills of any serious grade have been the ones in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Oh, here we go. We're getting educated here. Jake brakes or Jacob brakes engine brake system is a button on the inside of your cab that turns the engine into an air compressor to slow you down. Exactly what it does. And that's what makes the bah noise, or it's supposed to. Nowadays, it's all done electronically. It'll save you thousands in brake pads. You know, a hill at 14%. I don't think I've gone over a hill at 14%. Cummins makes their own engine brake. The first ISX would pull your seatbelt tight. I don't know. I had an 08 ISX and I had a 12 ISX, and the engine brake on neither of them was that fantastic. Is that Piper?
Hmm?
Is that Piper?
She's behind you, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You disturbed her now.
Yeah. Yeah, Duncan. We have a 14 on Crow's Nest Pass. My ears are ringing. You all right?
Okay, baby.
Yeah,
What's
okay.
your ball?
You guys okay? You had a girl. The road up to Mont Magnetic Observatory is 14%, if I remember well. Did it on my bike as a teenager.
Get the ball.
You must have legs like tree stumps.
Get the ball. Right there. Right there. Look.
3 at Duncan James.
Get the ball. Get the ball.
Huh. I would really, really like to get this truck that I've got now, this Freightliner. I'd like to get this out and do some real hard pulls and some hard climbing, just so I can get the fuel mileage out of it to see what it's actually going to do. For the most part, most of everything I've done was, like I said, the East Coast, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, PEI, and what all I've done lately in the last 2 weeks are like Ohio's, Indiana, all that kind of shit. So I'm flat. I wouldn't mind taking a really good trip, say out to Cali or out to Seattle or something, where I got to cross the mountains and see what this is going to do. Yeah, Zach, actually, you've got one. You've got a 22, don't you? In your international, you've got a brand new, not brand new. It's about a year old now. X15. How are the Jakes in that thing? Yeah, well, yeah, obviously, the higher you run your RPMs and the higher engine your Jakes are going to grab a lot harder, because the compression is a lot higher, right? When your RPMs are much higher. I do like these Freightliners with the adaptive cruise and all that kind of shit they've got for the you can set your Jake speeds and you can do all that kind of shit. You can do it with Volvos and Packars too. How much does it cost in tires per 100,000 kilometers to run a truck? I get more than 100,000 kilometers out of my tires. I can get, well, my truck is a 20, and when I bought it in November, they took the original rubber off and put all new rubber on it as part of the deal when I bought it. So they got, and it had 240,000 miles on it with the original rubber. No, don't get me wrong, the Michelins were worn right down, but so you can get a lot more than 100,000 miles out of one set of tires. And if you're not getting more than that, then you need to calm down the way you're driving. Yeah, well, okay, Zach. Yeah, you got an 18 as well. Yeah, Robert, we don't have a blue part for our engine to let us know. When I was driving, like my Kenworth was an 18 speed, my Volvo was an 18 speed. Once you drive your truck and you get to know it, you can do it by feel. I never had to look at the tach to know when to change a gear to go up or down. I think Zach's truck is it's a LT, is it not, Zach? You got a 2022 LT with that Cummins? $690. I know that's the other thing I love about my 12-speed auto is if you got a light load, it jumps gears, right? You can start in mine. It'll start in third gear. It'll go third, fourth, sixth, eighth, depending, right? Which saves you on shifts. It saves your clutch, but it also gives you better fuel mileage. Robert, that's exactly what I was talking about with the way the Jakes work in the Freightliners. And like I said, Volvo's got them. They've all got it. I can set my cruise control and I can set my Jake speed parameters. So for example, let's say right now I've got it set at +5 and -5, 4. And that's the way it came out of the factory. I never touched it. But so if I've got my cruise control set at 60, as soon as I'm rolling or whatever and I'm going down a hill and the cruise control, as soon as it hits 65, the Jakes kick in and bring me back down to 60. I love it. I love it. It's like plug and play, and you just drive and forget about it. They do it. It does it for you. It's actually really good. It's some guys were saying, oh yeah, it makes you lazy. No, it doesn't. I actually enjoy it. $690. If you've got an automatic, why are you fucking around with the and manually in manual mode and fucking around with your gears? I'll tell you why. And you won't like the answer. It's because you don't own the truck and you're not paying for the fuel. I guarantee you, if that was your truck and you were paying for it and you were paying for the fuel, you wouldn't touch that goddamn lever. Not once would you touch that lever. You'd be letting that truck and the computer do everything the way it's supposed to. There you go, Zach. 22 LT International. Upshift between 1350 and 14. Yeah, because the Cummins will do that. When you downshift, you let your RPMs go down to 900 or 800, say from 8, so you can get down to 7 low. Yeah. Because I'm trying to climb hills or go down hills. Yeah, but why don't you let the computer do it? You don't have to be the first one to the top of the hill, bro. You know, let the truck go up the hill. If you've got an automatic and you're not paying for the fuel and you're not, who cares? Let the truck do its job. Let the computer do what it's supposed to do. That computer can shift 100 times more efficiently than you can. I'm not being an asshole here and calling you on anything. Just why are you playing with a manual mode when that computer can do it better than you can? You don't need to race up a hill. You don't need to be at 45, 50, 60 miles an hour at the top of the hill. Go to the top of the hill. When you get there, you get there. Trust me, you're not going to come to a complete stop. The truck will not allow that. I still only get 4.8 miles per gallon, even if I'm not shifting. Okay. So if nothing changes, nothing changes. So why are you playing with it? Even now, with all the changes made, sorry, Zach, my glasses. There we go. Even now, with all the changes made, I run 60 miles an hour and I hit a hill. Truck will pull down 900 to 900 before I split most of the time. I make it around 1,000. Yeah, that's what I used. The Volvos are low shifting engines. I could run my RPMs down to about 900 before I had to drop a gear or split to drop one. And I loved it. It was great. You could lag it down to about 900. I never went down to 8, but I could get it down to about 9. Most of the time, it was somewhere between 900 and 1,000 RPM. Worked well. And that's what those motors, and that's what your motor there. If you read the specs on that, like the driving instructions and all that shit, that's what that motor is built for now. They're not like the old 60 series where you'd be running that thing at fucking 1,800. You'd drop a gear and you'd be at 1,500, run it back up to. You don't have to do that nowadays. They don't do that. Zach, you got the CX-15. So what's that? Is that the economy? Five minutes can save me an hour with this job, and that's not me bullshitting you. Most of my time in my job is spent waiting to dump the chips at the mill. 5 minutes means 5 trucks in front of you. Okay, are you paid by the hour or are you paid by the load? Either way, to me, because I look at it from an owner-operator standpoint, I'm not going to do anything that's gonna push my equipment. Have a good night, Mark. Be safe. Give you a call in a couple of days. See how you're doing. I'm not going to push my equipment or stress my equipment. I'm going to try to get as much out of the equipment as I absolutely can and milk every last penny out of it. If you're fucking around with switching gears manually, don't let the truck do its thing. But like I said, I'm looking at that from an owner-operator standpoint. Company guys don't usually have that kind of perception or outlook on it. Mark, tell her I said good night. Yeah, Robert, that's what I was talking about. Even the Volvo automatics have a power button on them. Yeah, I think the DAF engines are the same. They're low revving, high power, like horse-powered engines. They won't get you up the hill super quick, but you'll have more fuel at the top of the hill than everybody else will, right? My Volvo was the same. I know that the MX-13s are the same. They're low revving engines. You can bog those things down to 800-900 RPM, and they'll drag you up the hill. But like I said, you'll have more fuel at the top of the hill than anybody else. $690, you're paid by the load. I don't get paid enough for waiting around. Plus, I'm driving the most beat up truck in my fleet. Okay, so they're going to switch back to manual. So obviously, obviously these chip loads pay well enough that the company doesn't give a flying fuck about fuel mileage, and they'd rather dump more loads. They'd rather dump more loads than what they're going to save on fuel. So okay, okay. Hmm. I think we're almost there, boys. Mm-hmm. Okay.
You come and take it.
Yeah, the newer ones, IH, you could with the C13s and the C15s, you could lag them down, but like the 3406s and the 3404s and the third, but you couldn't. Those things were like the Detroits. You had those were high RPM engines. Duncan, read the fine print, Brian. The fine print on what? The engines? Come on, Duncan, throw me a bone. Read the fine print. On what? My marriage license? The cigar? The pack of condoms? What? The tape below. The free mustache rides? Yeah, I'm looking at that. The bottom of the screen, the free mustache rides. Is that the fine print you want me to read? Who's giving out free mustache rides? Sorry, Zach. I may have missed him. What's Yeah, it's your engine's a 500. Actually, you can take that engine up to 550 and won't hurt it. But you're running it. You took it down to 485. That's where you should be for what you're doing. You don't need a 500 horsepower engine to pull the freight, because I know where you work and I know what you're pulling. You don't need a 500 horsepower engine to do that. 485 is just fine. Reset your torque settings, which I know you did. Everything that truck should be running. That truck should be running really well. What the hell is that? The Scania 800 580 horsepower will give you 3,000 pounds of torque. I'd have to Google what 770 does. That'd be insane. 770 horsepower. I've never driven anything with that much horsepower. Except, oh well, I've driven a Dodge Demon that has over 7. I think that was close to 8 something. You're getting close to 8 miles per gallon, Zach. That's excellent. Post trip is live now with Nevada. Yeah, I'm going to go check that out when we're done here, which is probably in about 3 minutes. Well, you should be happy, Zach, right at 8 miles per gallon. You should be good at it. I'd be happy with right now at 8. Is there a way to get it up to 8.2 or 8.3? I don't know. all I can do is go by what you sent me and all of the information you gave me, and then I made the recommendations, and you did it. Now you went from 6.1, now you're at 8. But I don't sit in the truck with you and watch you drive. I don't know if there's anything you could be doing differently with your shifting patterns or your driving style to get yourself up to 8.2 or 8.3. If you want 8.5, 8.6, or close to 9, get an automatic. Get an automatic, because you can't compete with an automatic for shifting. The computer can shift 10 times more efficiently than you can manually. And that's not up for debate. That's a proven fact. Nobody on the planet. I shifted gears for years. And now that I've got my first automatic, I cannot compete with a computer. Yeah, you're pretty much on cruise all the time. I get that, but you still need to shift your gears. You know, your truck's not burning fuel while you're at highway speed and you're cruising. It is, but it's sipping fuel to maintain the speed. But where you lose fuel, burn the most fuel, is coming from a stop and getting yourself and accelerating yourself up to speed. That's where you burn higher amounts of fuel. Once you're up to 60 miles an hour or 62 miles an hour, and you put your cruise on, that engine's just sipping fuel as it's just cruising along. 770 at 3,700, 770 horsepower at 3,700 RPM. That's fucking insane. That is insane. Why does it post free mustache rides? Why not? If I was only pulling 80,000 pounds, I'd be okay with an auto unless I lived in the hills. Yeah, well, Zach, everybody's driving style is a little different. You try to shift when you're going up. You try to shift between 12 and 1350. That's probably about right. I like I said, I don't drive the X15. I'm not familiar, but it's your truck. You probably know it a whole lot better than I do, bro. You really do. And progressive shift. Yeah, I hear you. Well, my stogie's out, so it looks like we're gonna call this a night. It's been a good Saturday night. We actually had a lot of fun, a lot of interesting shit went on tonight. Covered a lot of ground. So why don't you guys all bugger off and have a good night? It's what is it? It's 11 o'clock here, so I'm gonna actually head over and check out Nevada and see what he's doing. Why don't you guys do that as well? You guys have a good night. Sandra, good night. Zach, have a great night, pal. We'll talk to you later. Duncan, talk to you later. $6.90. Be safe. Haul in your chips, bud. We will talk to you guys. We might do another one. I kind of like having these lives. I kind of like that live in the middle of the week there. I might try that again just for shits and giggles. If you got nothing to do, maybe check out Wednesday night. We might try doing that, like Wednesday nights, maybe Saturday nights. We'll see where I am and how I feel and how tired I am. But I kind of like that, just shooting the shit on a Wednesday night. So maybe we'll try that again. In the meantime, you guys have a good one. I'm out of here.